Ladies and gentlemen, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. We're up to day 4 of the NLP Coach Training and Certification series. This is a very powerful day where we start to use a process called timeline therapy. Now, timeline therapy is a trademarked process that enables you to release any mental or emotional block. Things like fear of success, fear of failure, the fear of criticism, and even those unresolved feelings of guilt. It enables you to do it in a very short amount of time, which means you can be free from all those mental and emotional blocks that hold you back. As we begin the day, we start with a process called Journey on the Timeline. Now, the Journey on the Timeline is a regression technique. And what we know through years of research is that there's many cultures that report on past lives. And our students today have learned how to use timeline therapy techniques to have a past life regression. In the moments ahead, I'll be sharing with you some videos of our clients having past life regressions, having memories of living multiple lifetimes and many thousands of years ago. This process also enables you to look out into your future. And we have clients here who believe that they were going to die at the age of 55, but now to realize that they've been able to extend their lives. More clients have gone past this lifetime in multiple other lifetimes beyond this lifetime, and some of them have returned back to the source energy. And it's a fantastic experience that I recommend that everybody do at least once in their lifetime. So in the moments ahead, you'll see a glimpse into these journeys on the timeline and what our coaches are learning to do with their clients. So go ahead, watch the videos now, and I'll speak to you in just a few moments.
Okay, so my timeline was bright white light all the way through. Went back through recent past and quite a lot of anger, really big feeling of a time in a toilet block when I was a teenager, when I was being bullied. It was freezing cold, just sitting there on my own at lunch. My first memory of anger that I can remember took me back to a time in my cot, and I was talking like your son, shaking this thing for dear life, and no one coming to get me at that time. I had a memory of my birth and being in the womb, which were pretty much one of the same thing. My mum's heart just pumping. I think she had high blood pressure, something has come back to me with that, but her heart being so loud and this feeling of like anxiety and stress at that moment. Sorry. And then the light, as I went back into the past, was flashing, and I was a native Indian. I had a headpiece on, and I had a beautiful wife and a child, and we were living in nature, and it was just living off the land in peace. It was pretty phenomenal. Then I came pretty quickly straight back again through the light. I had a flash of Egypt, but not me in the picture, just some pictures of Egypt. As I came into the future, I saw myself a week's time, and that would be the week we have Ethan. And I saw us trying to have a good time, and we were, but I had this sense of guilt, massive guilt inside me. I'm really sorry. But going forward, on a more positive note, I saw me and Melissa running our business from our office that we were just in the process of setting up, and I was making us our first £20,000 a month, which is incredible. I saw a glimpse of getting married to a beautiful blonde woman in the future, and being on stage and talking at an event, and weirdly enough doing an interview with a guy that I've been following called Tom Billieu at some point in my life, and having a life of success. I saw my death. It was quite simple. I was just lying in bed, and Melissa was holding my hand, and I just remember seeing her eyes, and as I was dying, it's just And it happened as it's sitting there just flashing, and then just boom, just into like this universal energy source and peace. And that was that.